Let's get into this, shall we? What we have here today is the CZ P07 in Urban Grey, the quote tactical model with the threaded barrel and the suppressor height night sights, and they are night sights. I previously did a video on the P07 and the OD green, maybe 2 years ago or so, and I recently acquired this one because I'm trying to up my collection of suppressor ready handguns. It's the CZ P07. What can I say? You see my videos. I do like CZs, got quite a collection of them. This is a double action, single action. It is a polymer frame. It has a stock trigger pull on the double action of about 10 pounds. Single action is really nice, about 3.5 to 4 pounds. Has a little bit of uptake there, but very smooth, very light, very nice, very reliable gun. It's got good ergonomics. Truth be told, the P07 is what got me into CZs. In the very original P07, what they call the duty version. It was discontinued for these newer models. It basically had, the finish on it wasn't quite as nice. It flaked off a pretty good bit. The polymer frame was kind of subpar. You can see, if you see them out in circulation now, a lot of them aren't in that great of shape. A couple other things, they put front serrations on it, and they changed the trigger. The original had that standard, kind of the black recurve trigger. This is a very nice improvement. It's just one of those go-to-war guns. It's got everything you can need. It's got a decent trigger. It can be upgraded slightly. The Omega system, trigger system that CZ has, a lot of people think out of the box could be better than the regular 75s. I do kind of like the 75 triggers a little bit better. It just works out better for me that way. But you can lighten the trigger pull quite a bit with some spring kits. This one actually has the Macarbo spring kit in it, and it did lower the double action trigger pull quite a bit. It went from about 10 pounds to 7 pounds, and it's been pretty reliable for me so far. I did have a little issue with the trigger pin walking out a little bit with the Macarbo trigger return spring, so I put the stock one back in there, and it's been no issue. And it's still a very nice, light, smooth double action trigger pull. The gun's just great. It's got good ergonomics, it's got decent trigger guards, got decent trigger undercut. The nitride finish is great. It's got the cold hammer forged barrel. I mean, they put a whole lot of things in there. You can put your rail attachments on there as whatever you like. I did put the Talon grip on there. Just the one fault I have on the P07, P09, to me the back strap area is just a little smooth, especially here in the dirty South when you're out in the heat and your hands get all sweaty. It does, you know, it's not the best, firmest grip. So I put this on there. It helps a pretty good bit. The gun is just very nice. It does come with 2 of these 17-round magazines. It comes with a total of 3 back straps, and I did put the safety on there just because it does tend to smooth the trigger out a little bit. It makes it a little smoother. You do get the option to put the decocker or the safety parts on there. Another thing, one thing that's good about this is here you got the old, these are the original P10 magazines. You see it only has the one little notch cut out there compared to the newer reverse triggers that go in the reverse mag catch. These older magazines fit perfectly in the P07. They work flawlessly. So there's one advantage of that. And you may have heard other people talk about they can use CZ 75 magazines that work in these. And I've tried this numerous times, not on this particular gun, but the my other P07. I've taken these to the range. They fit in there. I mean, they lock back. I mean, problem is, it has a little flaw for me, is when I'm shooting it, the magazines will just spontaneously drop for no reason without touching the mag release. They just like, the recoil just eventually just knocks them out of the frame. So they fall. So I don't use those. I just use magazines that are intended for them. They are a little more expensive, so I do have a lot of the 75 magazines. I wish they did work for me, but they've never worked for me in this gun. Other than that, what more can I say about it? It's a great gun. It has the traditional CZ takedown. See, it's got these little notches right there. You can line those up, and let me take this, adapt this off there right there. So you can just line those up. You've got the little pin right there. And so what I do is I just use a plastic base plate, and I will just push down in there, and that way it doesn't scratch up the frame any. So you can pull this out, and there you go. Nothing really amazing to see in there, just an easy takedown method. You got your recoil spring. I like the stock recoil springs. Here is that cold hammer forged barrel. I like the robust barrel CZ puts in their pistols. So you can see I did clean this gun up a little bit after I took it to the last range visit. Easy to put back together. There we go. And what more can I say about it? This is a good go-to-war gun. You can carry this gun, use it for home defense. You can use your suppressors on it. Great gun. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, shoot well and often.